having some technical difficulties? All right. All right. Again, round of applause, Mr. Jason Wool.
Thank you, John. Great to see you co-hosting this evening. Thank you, Kelly's. Thank you, this bar, and everybody here tonight. Normally, Kelly's has like a 70s, 80s, 90s place band performing underneath. Tonight, I feel like if I ever was standing on top of hell, like right over here at this table, I'm waiting for like the floor to open up and just go, and like hell to like just literally like the gates open, right, guys? Is it me or like, can you hear that? Yeah, it's like, wow, I'm performing for Satan and his audience tonight, I guess. It's great. You guys, it's awesome. I've listened to death metal before, but this is definitely interesting. Normally it's over there at the culture room, but... So, let's see here. My name is Jason. I'm originally from Philadelphia, but I lived down here in Florida a really long time, and I realized that I've literally turned into a Floridian. And I realized this the other day because I am the first to now eat alligator, and I love me some alligator. Alligator. So that kind of makes me a Floridian because I won't eat ass. Thought that was a good thing, right? So let's see here. I was talking to my mom the other day, and I realized that she got her space bags and her freezer bags confused. And I realized this when I looked in her freezer, and I realized she had a sweater in there. And then the next thing I know, I went into her bedroom and I smell some kind of funny. I look underneath of her bed and she's got a turkey in a bag there. Weird part is my mom's a vegetarian. So, I don't know. I'm kind of scared to look in the freezer now, and the extra freezer in the garage, let alone what she might have in her attic. I don't know. Yeah, there you are. Every time they open the door, we hear more of it. Hell open. So, yeah, we're here at Kelly's, and I realized I was craving some shepherd's pie, and they don't have it on their menu the other day. So, I guess I'm gonna have to go home, and I'm a bit of a cook, but I'm not really a shepherd, I realize. So, I don't know. Now I'm gonna own a flock of sheep, I guess, and I'll still be hungry. But it's coming up on St. Patrick's Day, and I realized that the Irish accent, the wee little people, the Irish, the ones at the end of the rainbow. You ever hear, you know those people, right? It's not alright, Irish accent, I think. I realized that the Irish accent, it's very similar to the Rasta accent, the Jamaicans. The people, oh man, I be smoking a spliff on the beach, man. Hey, how you doing? Those, right? It's pretty similar. But I realized that the Rasta accent, the Jamaican accent, the Irish accent, that, oh, the wee little people at the end of the rainbow, that's actually a guy that's a Rasta. Imagine a Rasta with dreadlocks and a little green outfit. And that pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, the reason nobody can find it, that's some gold marijuana the Rasta have. And everybody hallucinating, smoking it. That's why they don't ever find the rainbow at the end there. The pot of gold, that's some good ganja. That's what I think the leprechauns and the Irish have. Maybe I'm wrong, but hey. So living in Miami, I realized that Jesus, the name, it can go both ways. And I don't mean gay or straight, that Jesus, by the pronunciation, and I mean that, like, if it's all holy and wonderful, it's Jesus. If it's holy shit, that's Jesus. And I also realized that if you're talking about the one that died on the cross, all holy, God's son, literally nailed it, that's Jesus. If he walks in 3 hours late, holes in his jeans, smelling like weed, carrying a 6-pack of Modelo, that's Jesus. All of a sudden, ICE comes knocking at your door, and you see a guy hide underneath your bed. That's Jesus praying to Jesus ICE doesn't catch him. You walk in your house, and all of a sudden your grandmother's clutching her pearls, praying, crying. She's praying to Jesus. All of a sudden, you walk in your house, you hear that, and your girlfriend's screaming somebody else's name, and you realize she's getting fucked. She's screaming, Jesus! All of a sudden, you realize Jesus walked on water, right? All of a sudden, you hear this strange sound, somebody running around at night, screaming, hey, where's my weed? On your roof? That's Jesus. Let's see. So today, all of a sudden, this Miami traffic, it sucks. And I'm there on 47th Avenue, right there getting ready to get on the 826. Out of nowhere, this little guy comes up in his car and he cuts me right off. And there's no even lane there, like it's the other lane, the traffic going this way. And he cuts me off, and I look, and he has a sticker across the back of his bumper, and it says, my world, my rules. I'm like, are you kidding me, guy? So I wait, the light kind of changes, and he actually slides into traffic, gets all comfortable. And I drive a minivan, but it's got a little power to it, I must say. So I waited till just the right opportunity, and I went right into the other lane and cut that fucker back off. He starts rolling down his window, screaming at me. I looked at him. You know what I said? My world, my rules, motherfucker. It was a nice, proud moment. But talking about traffic and everything, living down in Miami, have you guys seen these crazy-ass arches they're building down in Miami? Has anybody seen these things they're building down there by 395, these arches? Well, I realized, I was reading an article that they're trying to emulate the St. Louis arches, which is the gateway to the West, right? Well, I realized this is Miami. What are they trying to emulate here? A gateway to? The gateway to Cocaineville? I mean, what else is Miami, right? But then, not only that about these crazy arches, they're way over budget, behind. I realized that the reason probably is, you know the architect's name on this, and I swear I can't make this up. Comedy is just gems for stuff like this sometimes. The real architect, I guess this microphone is cutting in and out, I don't know. Is the architect's name is Donald McDonald. So Miami is not only getting arches, cocaine arches, they're getting golden McDonald's arches. So with that, all I gotta say is ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm snorting it. On that, guys, have a good night, and thank you for our host. And thank you for my time, guys.
One more time for Mr. Jason Wool, everybody. Woo!